Hey everyone, so first things first, I'm filming in my bathroom, which I've never done before, but I figure I spend a lot of time in here, so I feel right at home here, and I'm guessing a lot of you guys don't have your colons as well, so maybe you also feel right at home with this backdrop. Anyway, back in December, I had the opportunity to be interviewed about my experience and thoughts in the rare disease community by a company that I believe is truly going to revolutionize the rare disease world, called Pharma. And their main mission is to encourage collaboration amongst all of the different stakeholders in the rare disease community, which includes you. And we figured, since they spent so much time interviewing me, the product of which I will be posting, it was only fair that I got to turn the cameras on them. So what you're about to see is one of their founders, Dan Donovan, responding to some of my questions about his experience in the rare disease world. I highly encourage you guys to go check out Pharma so that we can start collaborating and reform this rare disease world. But first, check out this video.
Getting involved in the rare disease space had something of an altruistic element for me because I could see that I could have an impact firsthand on a patient. And I say that having been to a conference in neuroblastoma about a year or so ago. At this conference, there were children with neuroblastoma, there were parents, there were pharmaceutical companies, there were people from the FDA, and it was really an eye-opening experience to me, and that sort of solidified my feeling about the power of collaboration and that we can do better if we collaborate as a team. I would like open collaboration. I'd like people to be trustworthy of each other, and there are barriers between the different stakeholders. I don't believe they need to be there. I think pharmaceutical companies are hesitant to get truly involved in the stakeholder community, particularly when it comes to patients, direct to patient, what they can and cannot say and do with physicians. They're scared. They are a highly regulated industry. And they take that to the next degree. I think we need to relook at that and think about the power of collaboration and understand that everybody in that community is there for one reason. It's to focus on the patient. If we put the patient in the middle, it breaks down some of the silos that are around pharmaceutical companies. Same thing exists in the academic centers. They have silos too. And there are some challenges when you're working with an academic center, whether you're a patient at an academic center or your pharmaceutical company working with an academic center. So I'd like to see those barriers broken down. We're very excited about this platform that we're building called One Voice, because the objective is to do just that. It's to create a trusted, safe environment where a person with a rare disease can come in and find everything they need to find about the disease, whether it's in video format or it's a manuscript or an interview with an author of an important paper. They can find clinical trial information, find out what's going on in the legislation, maybe get involved. The important thing about it, probably the most important thing about this, is sharing. Because it has to be a two-way conversation. Actually, it has to be a multi-way conversation between all the stakeholders. Two ways not enough. And that's what we're trying to do. It absolutely breaks down the barriers that have been set up between the different stakeholders in the community. I don't mean just patients, I mean caregivers, advocates, pharma, payers, everybody that's part of that community.
I just want to thank Pharma. The entire experience of getting to go up there and share my experience in the rare disease world and talk about what I think needs to be done for this community, as well as getting to hear about what they plan to do to address some of these needs, was absolutely phenomenal. It also really emphasized to me that they're really in touch with the community that they want to serve, and they're really passionate about helping all of us rare diseasers out there. And I'm so excited to get to see what they have in store for all of us rarities, and I hope you will stay tuned with me because I think they're a company to watch.